Namaste. Most people right now are focused on how bad things are. And you know what? It feels it. It does look bad out there. It's chaos. There's corruption. It feels like the world is being ripped apart by blatant greed, lies, and fear. But here is the truth. What you're seeing right now is just the shadow cast by the coming sun. When the light rises, the darkness gets exposed. It fights back. It scrambles. And it looks loud and powerful, but it's only because the light is getting stronger. The old world, the world of greed, domination, and deception is being revealed. And as the sun of consciousness rises higher, that shadow will shrink by noon. When humanity reaches awakening, there will be no place left for these forces to hide. You see, people aren't stupid, especially in this new age. Dwapara Yuga, the age of energy and technology, where human consciousness itself is expanding. People are beginning to see through everything. The lies, the manipulation, the fake leadership, the false promises of power and pleasure. We are waking up. And this awakening, it's not random. It's cosmic. I want to introduce you to a book written more than 100 years ago. Yes, more than 100 years ago, a great Kali Yuga master named Swami Sri Yukteswar wrote a small book, brilliant book called The Holy Science. He didn't write it alone. He wrote it under the guidance of Mahavatar Babaji. Mahavatar Babaji, immortal yogi, who has been quietly working behind the scenes for thousands of years, guiding humanity's consciousness upward. For people who have not heard or experienced the presence of Mahavatar Babaji, think of Babaji as a divine consciousness for now. But he is a real force of good. If you have not experienced him directly, it's confusing to our minds. Babaji has helped many souls, sent great teachers and writers into this world. People who revealed Kali Yuga and wrote books like The Voice of Babaji, The Lightning Standing Still, and The Garden of Faith, many books. But this book was different. It's called The Holy Science. That was Babaji's message for an entire human race. A map of where we are right now in the evolution of human consciousness. In this book, Sri Yukteswar said something revolutionary for his time. He said that we are not in the Kali Yuga anymore, and that the dark ages of ignorance and suffering has ended in 1699. Since then, humanity has been slowly ascending into Dwapara Yuga, the age of energy and technology. He explained that our sun doesn't stand still. It revolves around another star, its dual, in a great 24,000-year orbit around the cosmic center. As the sun moves closer to the center of divine magnetism, called Vishnu Nabi, the heart of Brahma, human awareness rises. And when it moves away, we fall asleep again. That rise and fall, that breathing of cosmic time creates the Yuga cycle. In Kali Yuga, humanity was asleep. We believed everything was solid, separate, and physical. We worshipped power, money, and ego. But now, in Dwapara Yuga, we are beginning to understand energy, that everything is vibration, frequency, consciousness. Think about it. Science now tells us what the sages said thousands of years ago, that matter and energy are one. We now communicate instantly across the planet. We are literally living in the age of energy, technology. That's Dwapara Yuga, the Bronze Age. Even the average person today lives better than kings and emperors did in the Kali Yuga. We have food, comfort, medicine, travel, communication that ancient rulers couldn't even dream of. That's not coincidence. That's consciousness expanding. But yes, along with all the progress, we still see terrible suffering, corruption, and greed. And that confuses people. We say, if this is the higher age, why does everything feel worse? Because when the sun rises, the dirt that was hidden at night becomes visible. That's what's happening now. We are seeing the filth that the Kali Yuga left behind. But it's not growing. It's evaporating. Sri Yukteswar said, the holy science was written to show the unity of all religions, that the Bible and the Upanishads were saying the same truth in different languages. He said, all paths lead to one goal, Kaivalya, liberation. That's why Mahavatar Babaji asked him to write it, to give humanity a new compass as we enter this new age of understanding. He knew this age would bring both blessings and temptations. The temptation of speed, comfort, distractions, and the blessing of awareness, clarity, and awakening. He wanted to remind us that spiritual evolution must keep up with technological evolution. Otherwise, we'll be drawn in our own progress. And look at where we are now. We've created artificial intelligence. We can manipulate DNA. We can send objects to Mars. But we still struggle with compassion, truth, and peace. Blessings and temptations. That's the test of early Dwapara Yuga. We have the tools of gods, but the maturity of a teenager. We are learning, we are evolving, and Babaji is still here, guiding humanity through these growing pains, working through people, through consciousness, through all those who are ready to listen. So when you look around and think that this world is going crazy, remember, it's not falling apart. It's waking up. The noise you hear is just the crackling of the old shell. The fear that you feel, it's a shadow fighting the sun. And Sri Yukteswar said, when the sun moves near to Vishnunabhi, the cosmic center, Dharma, divine order, begins to rise again. And that's exactly what's happening now. You're living at the dawn of Dwapara Yuga, the return of energy, consciousness to earth. You're here for this shift. And even though it looks dark sometimes, it's only because the light is right behind us. The dawn of a new age has already begun. Namaste.